Hi there, Ram21 here with a look at One More Run, a game developed by my buddy Rekatan. Please check out this game on Steam, wishlist it. There is a poll available on the Discord, and speaking of Discord stuff, there's a new patch. It's 0.1.12b, and it looks like we've got a whole bunch of stuff, so let's just rattle them off real quick. Critical damage now upgrades to 1 instead of 0.5. Fighter, Mage, Cleric all have had visual redesigns and are more animated. On as a side note, the Cleric is starting to feel like a Paladin. What? Okay, well, let's check that out. Sized up the class selection boxes a bit to big ol' fighter missile launcher. Resized several of the class modules to better fit their role. Overall, the player's now slightly larger. Fixed an issue in the core sentinel that was preventing the movement speed buff from correctly applying the intended multiplier to the enemy movement speed. It must be what that green stuff is that those enemies get when they get buffed by the core sentinel. Core sentinel now applies a damage buff to enemies as well in its radius, along with corresponding damage debuff to the player, which we have seen. The Core Sentinel's health degen has been increased from 10% of the player's max health to 20. Ooh, that's a nasty buff for them. Core Sentinel buff now applies to the other Core Sentinels as well when there's more than one, but the health regen component only applies 10% of its normal effectiveness in order to prevent an infinite health scenario. Core Sentinels now exclude structures from their list of valid targets when checking whether to switch from inactive to active mode. They still apply their buff to structures, though, if they happen to be in range. Core Sentinels now look for a larger pool of enemies when determining whether to switch modes. This should make them feel a bit more dynamic. Improved the visibility of Core Sentinel's pulse so that it stands out better over green terrain. That's good because green was hard to see on green. Updated the standard bullet for visual consistency compared to the new enemies' projectiles. As long as this change is well received, I'll apply similar standardizations to other projectiles to get everything looking consistent. Made numerous optimizations on health and shield bars are cached and rendered, and fixed a logic issue that was causing shield bars to render in a loop for all enemies, regardless if they had shields or not. That was also a bug that he had showed off, Rekatan showed off in his own dev log. Fixed an issue causing the neutral lodge asset to intermittently incorrectly load from cache during pixelization. This is resulting in an oversized fallback hut. The class selection screen now uses a first frame of the class's idle animation to generate the inventory silhouette, rather than using the old placeholder icons. All right, and in this one, we're going to just really quickly dive in and see some of the changes. So look at this. All the classes now have their own unique silhouette, which means that they can look unique. It looks like they're all animated too. Yep, this idle animation on the fighter looks really cool. Mage. Ooh, the mage is really cool. Look at that. Rogue we've seen before, Ranger we've seen before, and the Cleric is new. And yeah, kind of looks like a Paladin. I think the shield is kind of helping sell that. So we're going to pick the Cleric. I don't think we've got anything new that we need to upgrade. No, looks like everything's good. We already have our big classes or our big modules for this class. So without any further delay, this is the loadout, and away we go into this new and uncharted territory for the Core Sentinels. Good Lord, I hope we get to see them actually in action, because that would be crazy. Rail snipers up. Ooh, look at that animation for the Paladin. Wait, this is a Cleric. I love that color too. Okay, yeah, animation looks spot on, and yeah, really well done on the animator for that. Animations for that really good. All right, let's do, of all the options here, let's do damage. I think we saw that damage does really well. Also crit. Crit is something that maybe I should pick up more, because we did get buffed on that. That was a crit damage now does a 1x multiplier instead of 0.5. So, speaking of, let's get more projectiles, because more projectiles means more crit chances. Haha. Maybe we'll start doing some more crit updates. Alright, there we go. We're going to get this up to 800 again. Maybe even push it a little bit higher, but before we do that, let's get more projectiles out in the field. I love the new animation on this mod. It looks so good. It's so simple, yet just really gives a good look. Alright, possibly a... Oh, look at the new bullets. New bullets for the soldiers. Nice. I like it. Alright, more XP. Let's do, in this particular, let's do more damage. I'm noticing that the village huts don't have a health bar, and I don't know if that's intentional or not. I'll write it up in the bug report. Anyway, and Rec will let me know if it's not intended. Alright, last one for XP magnet. Let's do more projectiles. We need Pierce as soon as we can, so I'll go into rarity a little bit and get more chances of that. There we go, good. Alright, rarity. Critical damage, so +1 to damage multiplier. Excellent. Alright, let's go. Just need to keep working our way in here. Gonna need some movement speed here in a second. I'm already, no, it's not too bad, but you know, it's not a run of Ram 21s without some movement speed. Alright, forking bullets, that's always good. Gives us extra kill factor out here. Yeah, there we go, starting to kill things. There we go. These light tanks are artillery are kind of hurting a little bit, but that's okay. Pierce, there we go. And rare snipers are out. Heavy tanks are next. Oh, come on, I want a core sentinel. Give me a core sentinel. Alright, let's start putting in some armor. We can do an orbit radius. Pierce is nice, though. Let's do Pierce first. Again, Pierce is really good for making sure that of the bullets that you have, that it will allow one more pass for them to go through. So Cleric is kind of really good in that regard. Let's do some life regen. Let's get rid of this light tank. There we go. More armor, more Pierce. I wouldn't mind an orbit. But we'll take more Pierce. Oh, I should have done Pierce chance, or critical chance. Oh well. Oh, we must be close to the base because we're seeing the drones. Let's do critical chance, 10% chance for more crit. I think the new bullets look nice. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of it. Alright, sniper, where are you? There you are. Dead sniper. Let's do more critical chance. Let's just try to stack critical chance and critical damage. I think that'd be fun this run. Go. Get rid of that guy. I like Pierce though. Pierce is good. I want that orbit speed again, or orbit radius again. That's okay. We're killing things at a good rate right now. Not critical. There we go, good. Oh, we must have killed the base item. Heavy tank is still coming up. Let's grab more damage, more straight damage. Let's get away from the base, that way we're not accidentally destroying it. Ooh, 500 credits, let's go. Still trying to get our run of, you know, crazy modules, so we just need to keep working on it. But this video I kind of want to just showcase some of the new stuff, so hopefully we'll see that core sentinel. If not, we'll just have to push it into the next video. More Pierce. Again, you can't really go wrong. Pierce on the Cleric, it there's nothing wrong with it. You're always having bullets go across. So however many bullets you stack is, you just have more bullets. Like there's actually no downside to it. It's like having more projectiles. It's really good. All right, projectile count ultra. Let's do that. Sounds good. So every time we spawn, we're spawning more bullets, and we've got what, 3 or 4 stacks of pierce now. It's just crazy. There's a sniper in there somewhere. I'm not worried at all. Okay, let's do more attack speed. Yep. I don't even know why I did attack speed. Of all the options there, Graham is just randomly picking things now. He totally can, and he is. Alright, let's get... I'm also doing a little test going away from the base here. I want to see if we can get a little death ball out, and if we can, then just see how my computer handles it. Ooh, Spectre. Okay. It's not the Core Sentinel. That's okay. It is one that we haven't seen in a while, so that's good. We like killing things that are new. Alright, let's do another Pierce. Yeah, look at that. All the bullets. All the bullets. There was a sniper in there. He's dead. Alright, 5-minute runtime. Just trying to pay attention. I want to go to the base eventually and do some damage in there. That gives me, actually, you know what? I should probably have been working on rarity. Oh, there's the heavy tanks. That one's done. That one's done. There we go. Alright, awesome. Let's do some more rarity. There's the orbit radius. So the next spawns, yep, should be bigger. Perfect. Just allows me to get in a little bit closer, sorry, a little bit further away from them, but still do a heck ton of damage, which is great. Alright, let's do more rarity. Damage ultra. This is good, or barrage. Oof. Man. That's do damage. I don't think we need barrage as much. This way we're doing so much damage, it's kind of crazy. Okay, good. Okay, I don't want to kill the research building because I would like to see some specters out in the field. Look at this, we're just one-shotting. Practically one-shotting everything. Got a good amount of life regen. Got more. I can talk. Grab more credits. There we go. There we go, more credits. Doing good on frames. You know, they're probably building up pretty good out there. Okay, drones are back. Okay, good. Alright, let's go more rarity. Let's do more damage. Changed my mind like 3 times in this run already what I'm going to do. Thought I saw those credits up there. Credits, yep. Alright, let's double back. Yeah, 7.5 minutes. Let's get into that base. Spectres are on the table. So we need to be careful of them. They will hide. Okay. It is really hard to see them when it's actually like playing the game. On a replay, I can easily watch them. When I'm not watching where I'm going, I can easily see them. But when I'm try and pay attention. It's too hard for me to see them. All right, let's do more damage. There we go. Oh, that's a lot of bullets. Good. Frames dipping a little bit. Not too bad. Oh, I might kill myself here. That's all right. More projectiles. Let's go. We've got big explosives. Big health explosives. That's the word I wanted. All right, let's do more life regen. Oh, can't stand around. Can't stand around. Ah, there's barrage. Grab that. Oh, there's it. Okay, good. Somewhere over there is a sniper. Ooh, retaliatory barrage. Let's see. Okay, it's still. Alright, let's see if we can get hit by something. I don't know if we can get hit by anything anymore. Look at all these bullets. Let's go. That was the base. Alright, good. Let's grab more rarity, more life regen. There we go. Retaliatory barrage knocking off crazy. All those bullets. Let's go. There we go. Doing good. Feeling good. All right. Let's do more attack speed. Level 32. I think we're doing good. All right. Is it boss time yet? Oh, that's a lot of XP. Look at all that XP. Ooh, Spectre. Goodbye. Yeah, let's just clean this mess up. Ooh, where are you? Let's get that help before he kills guys. To the boss. Excellent. Alright, this should be an interesting one with the boss here. Let's get into a good position to have the boss show up. There we go. Retaliatory barrage should come here any second. There we go. Alright, we're checking him out. Doing good here. That's not the boss, that's the boss. There we go. Boss down. Good. Let's get rid of this clone. Alright, good. Alright, let's get for that one. Let's go ahead and end this run. Looks like we got some more fighter and mage. So I think on the next one, I'm going to do a little bit. Ooh, we got a new headpiece for the Cleric. Excellent. So let's go ahead and check out that new headpiece real quick. Oh, did I misread it? I thought it said Cleric on it. Oh, it was a chest piece. It was a new Cleric chest piece. Improved versus exceptional. And then we've got a couple of rare ones already. Yeah. New legs. Nope, no new legs. Okay. Well, nothing's new on this one. We're going to go ahead and end the video here. I thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to wishlist this on Steam. I'll catch you on the next one.